Hey y'all, I'm Jack Ingram, and welcome to the Texas music scene. We're set up in Studio B at Arlen Studios here in Austin, Texas, where the walls practically hum with Texas music history. This week's episode is something special. We took a little road trip out to Fredericksburg, one of the most picturesque towns in the Hill Country, and recorded an acoustic session on the courtyard lawn at the stunning Albert Hotel. It was one of those magical Texas music days, just stripped down songs, honest lyrics, and raw talent. Let's dive in. First up is Hayden Redwine, a newcomer with a vintage soul and a modern country edge. His song Spade is full of raw emotion and lyrical honesty, recorded live in Fredericksburg at the Albert Hotel. Then we got Jonny Burke, an artist who lives and breathes the spirit of outlaw songwriting, joined by Cody Braun on fiddle. He gives us a gritty and heartfelt take on Heart of Gold. Next up is Dustin Brown, who brings a rootsy Southern rock meets singer-songwriter performance of his track, River Road. And to close out the set, it's longtime scene favorite Kyle Park, stripping it down with an acoustic version of his fan favorite, Don't Look. We're unplugged in Fredericksburg, this time on the Texas music scene. Let's do it. Let's kick it off with a fresh voice you're going to want to remember, Hayden Redwine. Here's Spade, the title track of his debut album, live from our Fredericksburg session at the Albert Hotel.
One of the songs I'm going to play is called Spade. I wrote that a few years ago. We were up in Kanab, Utah, doing a project up there working on the film, and there's a couple of us staying up late just jamming out on the porch in this Airbnb that we were in, and everybody had kind of gone to bed, and there was a few of us left, and we just got to talking about life and getting knocked down by it and stuff. And we went to bed, and I was laying there, and I just kept having, a line run through my head. And I sat up that night and wrote that song, and that was it. It was the first song that I had written that really stood out to me. I'd written a few songs before that, but that was one where after I got it done and put it down on paper and then sat down and started structuring it out, I knew that I had something that felt really good, and I was proud of. Cody Braun and Bo Smith, they were right there with me, and they're here today, so it's a cool full circle thing, I guess, to have them here. I don't know, it's special. It's a special song.
Well, I've been out on the road for a while now. Played the trash that I was dealt, beating my brow. Well, hooks fixed like the devil's tail, and eyes are beaten black. Well, I'm the wind that shakes your bones, I'm the cold on your back. Well, I'm the sun and the moon, the lost for who they pray. I'm the ground beneath your feet, I am night and day. Well, bring all your lightning, bring all your pain. You might be the thunder, but I am the rain. Well, that greenback dollar ain't nothing to me 'cause there's a new day to find and dead memories to leave. Well, I'm drunk and lost and living on a song. You can take your rights, I'll live with my wrongs. Well, I'm the sun and the moon, the lost for who they pray. Well, I'm the ground beneath your feet, I am night and day. Well, bring all your lightning, bring all your pain. Well, you might be the thunder, but I am the rain. Well, you might be the thunder, but I am the rain. Thank you.
What a way to set the tone. Now we're turning things over to a guy who's no stranger to Texas back roads and barroom stages. Jonny Burke. Here he is with Heart of Gold.
Man, for the songs that I chose tonight, it was a weird thing because I'm used to playing for the past 25 years of night after night, you're pressing something, you're trying to publicize something that you're doing whatever your last release was. I chose 3 songs tonight that I'm using the same metaphor from an old Greek poem that I included in every single one of those songs. Now, those songs aren't based on this Greek metaphor, but it's mentioned. And so I don't know, that could kind of be like a challenge where you go, hey man, did you catch the Greek metaphor? You know, when we're talking about somebody like Guy Clark or somebody like that, like he never had themes to albums. He just always used to say it's gonna be my 10 or 12 best songs. And I always think of a set like that. And then I put this set out for what I'm gonna play tonight, and I thought, hey, these all 3 have this same deal that comes from ancient Greek poetry. And yeah, go ahead and do it. This is my friend Cody Braun up here on the fiddle. I met you in the spring of 15, had a hunger for love and a mouth full of jive. I'd look at you, then you'd look away when I couldn't think anything else to say. It just sounds sadder when you try to sound glad. I tried to bring it up, but it'd make you mad. It'd make you mad, but I'd see right through. All it really made you was all the more blue. Won't you take this monkey off of my back? I couldn't put forth what I had to hold back. Then you showed up and you broke the mold with the past full of scars and a heart of gold. So the angel, she came down to me and filled me with anxiety, and scuffed my boots and tore my socks, filled my pockets up with rocks. I told her as she is about to go, do take care and rock the show. She looked at me as she flew away. She said, if you'd have left, I might have stayed. Won't you take this monkey off of my back? I couldn't put forth what I had to hold back. Then you showed up and you broke the mold with the past full of scars and a heart of gold. Proceeded to knock him down and quench our thirst round after round. Awoke in the morning, feeling quite a clown. I shut my mouth, moved to the next town. It
get better when I got there, 'cause I was seeing you everywhere. Sitting by the window, standing by the door, just like the town and the town before. Won't you take this monkey off of my back? I couldn't put forth what I had to hold back. Then you showed up and you broke the mold, with the past full of scars and a heart of gold. Like the Ferris wheel and the candy man, we lived in cotton candy land. You wanted picket fences and a pink comb, though you knew deep down I had the hunger to roam. We drank more than sailors on leave. You saw it in my eyes on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve at the start of 1/7. I'd rather keep moving than stop in heaven. I'd rather keep on moving than stop in heaven. Won't you take this monkey off of my back? I couldn't put forth what I had to hold back. Then you showed up and you broke the mold, with the past full of scars and a heart of gold. Won't you take this monkey off of my back? I couldn't put forth what I had to hold back. Then you showed up and you broke the mold, with the past full of scars and a heart of gold. A heart of gold, with your heart of gold. Man, Cody Braun over there on the fiddle.
Welcome back, folks. Next up is a storyteller with grit and soul. Dustin Brown lays it all out there with a heartfelt performance of River Road, live from Fredericksburg.
I'll be playing River Road tonight. Personally, is one that I wanted to put out as a single, you know, and it seems like it always goes that way. You know, like you have the one you think should be the single, and somebody else kind of picks the other one, you know. It's taking the leader rank, you know. People are really listening to that one. It's kind of a good, I don't know, maybe summer anthem, you know. It's kind of harkening back to my younger days, being a little rowdy down on River Road, but also just kind of finding yourself and growing up and getting out of it. And I kept it written in a way that you could be maybe even not from Texas and still just feels symbolic. And it's kind of, you know, it's really like a metaphor too, maybe, you know. It's just kind of like your life as this road that you're on, you know. And yeah, I've just been going through a lot of changes the past couple of years, and just looking back on how rowdy things used to be. It ain't real super dark unless you're paying attention.
This next tune's off our current record. It's called River Road. Winston 100s and cowboy killers, bloody bare feet on the Guadalupe River, water bottle filled to the top with a liquor. Now I gotta get back home. There's nothing to do in the heat of summer except drink a case and to love one another. I know now that it's hard to recover, it'd break her heart, so don't tell my mother I'm lost. Tried to make it on my own, trying to find my way home on this old river road. working 4 to 2 on the midnight shift. We get off early and we started getting lit. Ecstasy and Ambien. Try and fight the sleep till you see something. And there's nothing to do in the heat of summer except drink a case and to love on one another. I know now that it's hard to recover. It break her heart, so don't tell my mother I'm lost. Tried to make it on my own, trying to find my way home on this old river road. Like an Indian summer goes on and on while you go under. I know tried to make it on my own, trying to find my way home on this old river road. Appreciate you.
And now, closing out our Fredericksburg session is a name that's become synonymous with modern Texas country. Kyle Park. Here he is with a stripped-down acoustic version of Don't Look.
Another song we're doing is called Don't Look. I remember I wrote that when I was in San Marcos at Texas State University. I may have played this on Texas Music Scene years ago, honestly, but not this version, right? This is the acoustic version. The full band version's rocking, big time, loud. You know, it's a rock song, and this right here is a very, very broken down version of the song Don't Look. Well, the reason why I'm doing an acoustic today is because I just had this album come out called Rewind, the Acoustic Sessions. Came out in March of this year. The idea of that album is I took a few songs off of every single of my previous albums. I made acoustic versions, like versions of how I heard the songs when I wrote them, the way I play them acoustic show. I mean, really, it's just a broken down version of my favorite songs. I just really like playing acoustic shows. I really like playing, just by myself around a campfire, just around a living room setting, and that's what this album is supposed to be. It's a living room setting type album. It's very just. I don't know, it's raw, it's natural, it's just, it's not overproduced, it's not over anything, it's just, it feels like me and a guitar with with my boys filling in.
Don't wait, don't hesitate, swing away for the fences. One time, one borderline, bring down your defenses. And come near, and I will persevere, only as strong as a man should be. Love is blind, and sure hard to find, but if it's all too much to see, then don't look, baby. Close your eyes, trust your heart, lay it on the line. Roll with the flow, just let it all go. Reach out and let your lips kiss mine. And the first line, rehearsed 1,000 times, never comes out perfect. Same as this, just a simple kiss. So much at stake, but it's worth it. And I know it's not a simple road, just take it one curve at a time. Full speed, driving carelessly, you couldn't wreck it, darling, if you tried. So don't look, baby, close your eyes, trust your heart, lay it on the line. Roll with the flow, just let it all go. Reach out and let your lips kiss mine. And don't look, baby, everything will be alright. Don't think, don't hesitate, jumping at the deep end. Each time your eyes meet with mine, can't you tell how I weaken? And love is blind and sure hard to find, but I've been thinking about it 9 long days. You'll see if you believe in me, you don't have to look to find your way. So don't look, baby, close your eyes, trust your heart, lay it on the line. Roll with the flow, just let it all go. Reach out and let your lips kiss mine. And don't look, baby, everything will be alright. Thank y'all.
That's a wrap on this one, y'all. Big thanks to the folks at the Albert Hotel in Fredericksburg, Texas for hosting an incredible day of music, and to every artist who brought their A game. And of course, thanks to Arlen Studios for letting us hang out in Studio B this week. I'm Jack Ingram reminding you, Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. We'll see you next time on the Texas Music Scene.